Let's see. It is live, supposedly. Cull the ads. Slay them. Okay. Very good. YouTube. Oh, speaking of which, if someone ever sees this video, I'm 2 subscribers away on my YouTube channel. Be pretty nifty if we could get to a flat 100 one day. Won't mean much, cause well, to get any monetization on YouTube, you need like 5,000, right? And like a hecking ton amount of watch hours, but be cool nonetheless. Hello, hello. We are starting Lord of the Rings Online. Currently in Western Gondor. Yesterday, we did the start. Yeah. Wait, what? I just lost my train of thought. What did I do yesterday? Was that the finishing up Isengard day, then going through Dead? Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, so yesterday we went to Orthanc and made sure that Saruman leave his tower and check around, and the Grey Company met with Aragorn, and they were like, yo, it's our king, we're gonna help you now. And then they went off through the paths of the dead and went down the eastern path here. But our side quests are leading us towards the western path. So I have a decision to make. Do I go down the eastern path, or do I follow the side quests? But before I make that decision, I need to know the level range for Western Gondor. Because Central Gondor seems like another area. Whoa! Okay, I didn't see that. So, let's see. Level range for Western Gondor. 100. Okay. So it's Blackroot Vale, Lamadon, then Havens of Belfalos. Okay. Interesting. So I need to cap at 100. So higher level content, Tarlong's crown is 100. Oh, so I'm not going down this way. I see. Very confusing, but let's do the side quests.
Gondor needs your aid.
Welcome to Algrant, traveler. What is this now? We're but a small village of hunters, friend. If Maltelholm's concern is that the beasts have grown wild, I don't believe such a thing will trouble us. However, there is another matter which may.
Gondor needs your aid.
Maltelholm orders us to stay in our villages because of the orcs and wild animals. Ha! Well, to me, there is no difference. Do you hear this, Darian? The steward cannot be serious. You see, dwarf, we are hunters by trade. It does not serve us well to flee from the wildlife of the Vale. Sarner and all his talk of ghosts almost seems believable now. Well now, if we are stuck here, you might as well get to know us. They'll certainly provide us something to do.
I beg your pardon?
What is this? What is the meaning of this, traveler? I am quite capable of looking after myself, despite what the steward might think. I shall remain in town.
but do not expect me to do so quietly. If Multhallam were here in your place, I would not be so polite.
Why do you interrupt me?
So, am I to feign terror simply because you bring Multhallam's word to us? There is no need for us to travel north, much less remain confined to Alagran. We are hardy folk, and familiar with the dangers of these lands. I wish to continue my daily hunting, but if that is not to be the case, I expect something from you in return. Could one as mighty as you stoop to baiting my traps outside town? Given how dangerous the Vale is said to be now, surely you must be the only one among us up to the task. Just pay me. I'll do anything.
How may I help you, friend?
The others look at me as if I have lost my mind, but I know the truth. I've seen ghastly figures wandering the hilltop at night, but I dare not approach them. If the dead truly have returned to the Vale, I fear our safety, and know not what ills might come of their presence here.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I worry greatly for the Vale. I know not what drives the beasts to such violence, but as of late their behavior has only grown more cruel. Beasts seem to slay each other not for subsistence, but for the sheer violence they can wreak on the valley floor. Even after spending my life as a hunter, it is horrifying to behold. The beasts have taken to displaying their kills along the road due east. Perhaps if you can get a better look at one of the fallen, we can gain some insight into what is driving them to such madness. Okay. Good. Let's bait some traps and then see the fallen beasts. Beasts, not bees. The evil bees are here. They provide hunt. The mountain lions of Blackroot Vale have grown more aggressive than usual and have begun to lurk near the village of Alagrant and Sardal. If the people of these two villages are to remain safe, the mountain lions must be slain. All skill inductions. Oh my god. I don't do that. I don't care. An entire mechanic I can just ignore. Oh, I'm out of the trap range. Good thing there's no trappers around. Ha ha ha. This is the edge. Might as well see the beast kills, then go back. Oh no, that's just a rock. Oh, up here? Maimed bear. Oh no, that's mauled. You have come across a freshly slain bear riddled with enormous bites and gnashes. Seeing their prey is being stolen, maddened bears rush forward.
I got this. Do I got this? Yeah, I got this. Oh no! No! Sauron's evil beam! Darn it. How could they do this to me? A trap. Only one more trap left. Where could it be? Right there. Okay, now let's go kill mountain lions. That is a bear, not a mountain lion. Yep, just had to make sure. The mountain lion, otherwise known as a cougar. Die. Very good. Oh, and there's our last one right there. You've defeated many mound lions in Blackroot Vale, although you did not discover evidence of any fell force driving them deep into the Vale. Their ferocity could have easily posed a serious threat to the people of Algrant and Sardal.
Why do you interrupt me?
Ah, you're back so soon. It was a trying task. You must tell me more of your adventures in placing bait on traps. Actually, no, I'd rather you did not. Here, take these. Assuming the bait works, I can spare these coins.
Gondor needs your aid.
The bears are devouring their own. What could drive them to do that? I only have one thought as to what, but I do not wish it to be true.
I wish she gave better gear.
These are troublesome times indeed.
The bears have been stricken with madness, and though I do not wish it to be true, I fear the dead are responsible. I have never seen such behavior from the beasts in all my years in the Vale. The return of the dead must have upset the nature and compelled them to harm their own. I would ask that you again travel out onto the field beyond the bears you discovered and search the remains of more of these fallen beasts.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Darian would not have me tell you this, for he is a prideful man, but I must. Darian's hunting dog was not here when he awoke this morn, and I fear some ill fate has befallen it. Darian does not have family in the Vale, so his dog is the only true companion he has. I cannot help but wonder if it has gone east towards the hill, though I hope it untrue. I pray you can bring his dog home.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. That's just assuming the dog's going to follow a complete stranger. Actually, you know what? One of my dogs would. Never mind, I take that back. You discover a few animal corpses, but they bear the marks of a struggle. Get it? Because they're bears? Ha 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 ha. Dog. You have found Darian's dog wandering the fields of Blackroot Vale alone. The air has chilled since your arrival. The dog looks visibly distressed, gnashing his teeth and growling. Before you can even begin to discover what has disturbed him, the dead rush forth. The restless Oathbreakers. Whoa. No Sauron AoE for me, please. You've defended Darian's dog, who now seems anxious to return home. I do not want to aggro the Vale Hearts. Oh! Alright, very good. The dog can teleport. Amidst a few slain creatures, you discover some that bear no wounds. Ha ha ha! Seemingly slain by fear alone, fallen creatures bearing no wounds litter the ground. A bear pun with every bear! I'm finally in the right expansion! Or, I guess, update? Since this wasn't an expansion?
I beg your pardon.
The dead tried to take him from me? I am sorry for how I treated you earlier, my friend. It gladdens me that my companion can join me on my many more hunts. I hope to keep him from wandering off again. You have my truest thanks. Dwarf!
These are troublesome times indeed.
I am thankful that Darian's dog is safe, but these tidings trouble me greatly. Your aid has been invaluable, I fear you have done all you can for us here.
Oh, really? Okay, you're kicking me out already, huh?
How may I help you, friend?
They bore no wounds. The dead appeared. I cannot think of any other cause but the fear of the dead that brought these beasts to their end. What will become of our people if the dead remain in the Vale? Will fear claim us as well? I worry greatly for us all, and soon Maltellum must be told of this.
How may I help you, friend?
This unsettles me greatly, dwarf. The dead have never ventured so far from the hill before, and I fear this is only the beginning of our troubles with them. I do not know what that cursed lot hoped to accomplish. I don't know why that jumbled up in my head. But I hope it a boon to our people. If you are passing through to Sardal, as you said, please speak to my sister Melian of the dead. I can only hope they have not wandered so far away from their paths, for I fear something far worse than orcs will befall the Vale.
Level 97? What? Really? Something doesn't seem quite right here.
I greet you, friend.
Why are we jumping so high?
What news do you bring, traveler?
Oh, 5 points. I'm now known to Dol Amroth. Very cool. Oh, my legs! Oh, my goat!
I
Forge
greet you,
master.
friend. How may I help you, friend?
Maltellum asked us to sequester ourselves and cease our hunts. I fear it shall not be difficult to abide his rule, for you see, the majority of our hunters have gone missing in the past few days. I have heard nothing of the dead, traveler. I hope it stays that way. We have enough problems in Sardal as it stands.
Gondor needs your aid.
We are in a bind. The last of our hunters to go missing left last night, and he has not returned. We spoke of venturing into the hills to the east where the spiders dwell, but they have grown strangely aggressive as of late. Most of our remaining hunters are now too fearful to journey out of Sardal, and those that would are bound to Maltellum's edict. Since you can move freely through the Vale, I would ask that you search for him in the hills to the east. Be wary of the spiders looking there.
Gondor needs your aid.
Before you go, I have something else to ask of you. Spiders have long lived under Tarlong's peaks, but we have never seen them in such force until recently. I'm hesitant to suggest this, but if the dead have returned to the Vale, I cannot help but think they may be involved somehow. You are the mightiest among us, and would ask that you search Linkroth, or anything that could be agitating the spiders. Please, I wish to be wrong. I cannot quiet these thoughts until I know the truth.
Our lands were once peaceful. but it
Dwarf,
is now
do you have a
dangerous to
moment?
travel far from
I know
home.
Amthon has told you of the spiders lurking nearby, but they do not simply lurk as of late. The nights they skitter about town, despite slaying many of their number the past few days. They have escaped with some of our own people. I would ask that you search their cave and try to bring our people back. It is a sorry way to die.
Okay. Kind of concerned that this is level 97, but sure thing. Considering I'm level 95. Not here, huh? How do I get up this hill? It's too hillish. Ah, here we go. Here we go. You found a blind man outside the spider cave. The hunter's flesh has marked with numerous raised bites, and it appears he tried to flee before succumbing to the spider's poisons. As you examine the slain man's body, you hear the skittering in the brush. You've discovered the spiders of Lingroth to be as violent as suggested by the people of Sardal. You should cull their number and slay their broodmother to aid in the defense of the Gondorians of Sardal. Alright. Oh, loot box. Known as a human corpse. Never a dwarf corpse, always human. That makes me happy. For my people are not dying. I'm too busy. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, another corpse. Small cave. Thing. Cocoon. Cocoon. Caca. Coco. Oh, webbed woman. I thought that said weird woman. Silly me. Ooh. Target, please. Thank you. We can go right first. Why not? My question is... Oh, wait, never mind. I take it back. A queer chill seems to be emanating from this path. Oh. That's not good. I was about to say, why don't we just use fire? Then I was like, we're we're trying to save people, that's right. A grim altar reminiscent of the past of the dead stands before you. Who disturbs the dead? Flee while you can, for a powerful new ally has rallied to our side. And when the darkness consumes all, we shall be free from the curse. Oh! You've slain the Breaker, but must bring these ill tidings to Costs 4 fervor to reduce threat? That's crazy. Yo, I reduce my threat now. Do it now. Two broodlings, okay. Ooh. Be gone, Weaver! You'll weave your ill omens elsewhere. Right, anyways. Level 100. Ooh. No, you're not doing that to me right now. Fuck, no, execute. Fuck. I mean, yay. Woo, Fuak, you know, from Pal World. You've defeated many of the spiders of Lingroth, while there are surely more beneath Tarlong's peaks. They should no longer be able to harass the people of Sardal so freely. Okay. I love the random loot chests everywhere. Just keep showing me random loot chests, like right there. Hell yeah. What will I get? It's never anything good, but the thrill is there. Which is exactly why I will never gamble. Because I know what that will do to me. Evil stuff.
Gondor needs your aid.
The dead have never left the hill before. This does not bode well for the Vale, nor does it bode well for Gondor. If the dead have somehow managed to pledge themselves to this powerful ally, their aggression is likely being guided. They must know that such agreement is folly, though. The curse can only be broken by one. I must think on what it is to be done, but Malthalum must be told of this, and soon.
Our lands were once peaceful, but it is now dangerous
Hello.
to travel far from home.
Dwarf, is it not? I know you have been told of our missing hunters, but have you heard of what plagues the Black Root? I believe it to be related to what you spoke of in Allegrant, but I cannot be sure. You see, goats and deer have been washing up in the river, and I fear that soon they will pollute the water for those of us that live downstream. I beg of you, please clear their remains from the river so our water may remain safe.
Our lands were once peaceful, but it
I-
is now dangerous to travel far from home.
I saw them all return to the village. They are shaken, but in time they shall recover. I am just thankful that you were able to free them before the spiders could harm them any further.
Yep. Okay, let's clear dead animals out from the stream. Oh, and we have a dude here as well. It's a good time to go fishing.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I know you're duly familiar with the strange goings-on in the Vale. However, something troubling has been happening around Sardal. I do not know if the others have noticed as I have, but some of our goods have disappeared. Perhaps they missed it in the wakes of our troubles with the spiders. But these were taken, not destroyed. You see, I found one of our barrels washed up on the shore of the Blackroot this morning. I believe someone seeks to send them south into Tarlong's crown, but I do not know why. Would you aid me in recovering them? Yeah, sure. You got it for me?
How may I help you, friend?
If someone has been stealing away our goods, they must have come from the south. I have heard news of corsairs landing near Dol Amroth, but none of us have seen any in the Vale. If they have truly come this far north, we shall have more to worry about than orcs and the dead. They must have traveled the river's edge to send the barrels downstream, so if you find any sign of their passing, it may aid us in routing them out.
Corsairs, huh? While aiding the people of Sardal, you have come across fishing nets in the River Blackroot, because Malthelm has urged the people to remain in the villages, and their hunters have largely gone missing. It is likely that their food supply will begin to dwindle the longer the conflict continues in Gondor. You should gather fish to add to their supply in Sardal. Yes, swim the river. 'Tis the way to go. No? Was it tributary over here or what? What am I looking at here? Nothing. Why would you point me that way? Oh. Okay. Interesting place for a nut, but if it works, it works. You've recovered as many fish as you're able to bear back to Sardal. While the people who dwell there have a supply of food, it will certainly dwindle the longer the dead and orcs plague the Vale. You've done well to secure the health of Sardal for days to come. Days. Oh, 1 barrel. 2 barrel. Footprint. You find a single footprint across the river to where the maddened bears now dwell. Okay. Oh, there we go. You seem to have lost the trail, but suddenly the water churns and bubbles. Wretched dark water. Interesting. Submerging me? Oh no, you're submerging. Mechanics! I guess I could talk to him. He's right here.
How may I help you,
The
friend?
waters of the Blackroot itself rose against you. That is not the work of any Corsair I've ever heard of. You mentioned that the tracks continued into the Vale, so perhaps the invaders still lurk on our lands. I only hope this corruption he has surrounded himself spares the rest of the Vale. Many fell things are at work, and I fear too many remain beyond our control.
Gondor needs your aid.
Where could a wielder of such fell powers come from? And what vile plans does he have for the Vale? As you know, Sardal's hunters have gone missing, but I think you and I both know that spiders alone could not have been the cause for so many losses. 2 of our hunters went south to Belfast, through Tarlong's Crown, and we have not seen them in days. If this invader has come from Tarlong's Crown, I fear for what may befallen them. Search for them. We could do with some good news for once.
I need to stop biting my tongue, man. I'm trying to talk. In fact, let me drink some water. Oh yeah, that's how bad my tongue was dry. Damn. It would certainly help to not biting it. Two more animals from the river. I just can't bear to see it. We'll turn this in, then continue southward.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
The poor beasts must have wandered to the river's edge with their dying breaths, or were caught unaware while drinking. I can think of nothing else but those vicious bears you spoke of that could have brought them to this tragic end. I am thankful that our river is once again clear of their remains.
Yep, no problem. No problem. That must be Tarlong's Crown. Right there in the distance. And we're too far. We're looking for barrels. Barrels, barrels, barrels. Collect all the barrels, please. And search Tarlong's Crown for the missing hunters.
The road south leads to Tarlung's Crown, a dangerous area. If you travel there, you should bring allies. I'm a loser, I don't have allies. Good day. You've discovered a of Sardal, felled as he tried to flee. You are too late to save this hunter who bears grievous bite wounds. Oh! You see tents of strange make and numerous men in the distance. Corsairs, huh? Level 100. Damn, and there's a lot of them. Alright, not going that way. Back to town. Here we go.
How may I help you, friend?
I am glad you were able to recover what you did, but I am not satisfied leaving this alone. To what end were these goods taken and sent down the Black Route?
Gondor needs your aid.
Both dead. I suppose there is no good news left to find. What you speak of in Tarlong's Crown goes beyond my worst fears. It is not simply one man, but instead an army that forms along the Anfalis. The time has come to tell Maltellum of these threats. I only hope something can be done.
Gondor needs your aid.
Dwarf, I have seldom felt as frightened as I am now. You have seen what vile things rise against us, but I fear that there are a few options left. I beg you, please travel back to Morlad and tell Maltellum of what you've seen. I only hope it is not too late.
Okay. I'm gonna sell things first in case your town dies, okay? Hope you don't mind.
How may I help you, friend?
What do you mean there's cars outside? Ah, thanks for your money, pal. Goodbye. Might as well just follow the road all the way there, right? But what is a river but not a road? Takes you to and fro.
How may I help you, friend?
It heartens me to know that so much is being done on our behalf. Yeah, I can see that something has troubled you. Come, let us talk of what concerns you.
Come, now. Dang it.
Disheartened by news of the Oathbreaker's influence on the Vale and the growing threat in Tarlang's crown, Malthalam has called you and Lady Rosfine to council.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Malthalam told me that you have much to tell us of happenings around Allegrant and Sardal. I hope what you have seen can offer us some hope, but your voice seems to say otherwise. Let us hear what you have to say then. Malthalam and Threlvish and I are you?
Very good. Let us speak.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I'm sorry to have kept you and Lady Rosfin waiting. I was trying to find some sort of explanation as why the dead have returned to the hill in such force. I shall soon ask you more of your travels in the south, but first let me tell you more of the Vale's history. Long ago, trees spread to all quarters of the Vale, save for the top of the great hill where the Stone of Eric rests. Isilda himself brought it to the Vale, and there it remains. It stood as a reminder of his heritage and of the lands to which he could never return. But now it is thought of only as a symbol of oaths broken. Yeah, sure. The men he cursed betrayed not only Gondor, but the whole of the last alliance. And so they paid dearly. Their cowardness led their people to ruin and eternal unrest. The hill has since been a place of unease to our people, but in times of great distress, the dead themselves return and haunt the stone. As our forests recede to the edges of the Vale, our troubles grew, and the dead could no longer be ignored. This war has again drawn them forth, but to what end I cannot be certain. You spoke of worrisome things, dwarf. I think it is time you share them with us. The dead wander beyond the stone and fill beasts with madness.
And a man swears to free them from their curse.
Preposterous! He cannot be Isildur's heir, so the dead would never obey him.
Then perhaps he seeks to deceive them. In their cowardice, they betrayed the Dark Lord as well.
You're supposing too much, Rosfin. We know little of this man, his army and Tarlong's crown, and even less of the power he wields. All we can be certain of is that he wants to gather the dead and use them against Gondor.
He will travel eastward toward the stone then, and so Threlvish should follow his path. Do not forget, there remains the matter of orcs and Tingobel as well, Malthalam. To fight a war on two fronts shall only bring us to ruin.
You speak true. It is decided then. If we are to survive, we must secure Landcroft and Tingobel. Endeavor to learn more of this man while you are there. For I fear he shall not tarry in the Vale should he succeed in rallying the dead.
What? I know this man.
He is Aragorn, son of Arathorn, heir to Isildur and the throne of Gondor.
How may I help you, friend?
We have spoken long on these matters. The danger to the east is grown, and it must be dealt with soon, lest it spread south into Labadon. Let us be done with these talks.
Gondor needs your aid.
I have heard enough. If we do not act now, we may as well surrender our lives and lands. However, I do not plan on giving up so easily. Okay.
These are troublesome times indeed.
We have waited long enough. If the dead seek to overrun the Vale, we cannot abide another orc. We must crush their forces at Tingobel and ready ourselves for war. Far to the southeast, you will find Lankraths nestled in the hills. There seek a man named Ospen. He is a wise hunter, and though he is no longer fit for battle, he can aid you in directing the attack on Tinglebell. Go with haste. Every minute we delay allows the orcs to creep further south towards Lamdon. Okay. Kicking this area already, and I didn't get a full level. Very concerning. Very concerning. Oh. Here we go, the road. Hello, town. Koreans looking out. Quite a few people here. Tingobel refugees. Guessing this is Tingobel? No. Where is Tingobel? Somewhere around here.
How may I help you, friend?
Hail, traveler, you must be a friend of Lady Rosfin, for none have been so bold, or foolish enough to journey here as of late. The orcs have starved us for resources by sacking Tingobel and its mine. It is unlikely that we can hold out much longer. I must admit, I know less than I would like to about what occurred to the north. The people who escaped know it well. If you would aid us, I ask that you speak to them, for they might be able to aid you in planning an attack. To the north. Oh, that's Tingobel. Ah. Okay.
How may I help you, friend?
Have you been to Tingobel, traveler? The orcs did not burn our town, they merely took it for their own. The weapons and armor our miners and smiths worked so hard to create were mostly left behind. Thou shalt not have them used by the enemies of Gondor. Perhaps the time will come when the orcs venture south to Lankrath, but if you aid us in recovering our weapons and armor, we shall be prepared.
Our lands were once peaceful,
Do you have a
But it is
moment,
now
traveler?
dangerous to travel far from home.
I am Borodin, a skilled blacksmith of Tinglebell. Though currently I am without much work. If you're heading north, I ask that you steal the orcs' weapons. The weapons are likely of poor make, but I can reshape them into many things that could serve our people better than the needless bloodshed of the orcs. I am certain the orcs are well armed, and nothing would bring me more joy than to see their numbers dwindle along with their tools.
The soldiers of Gondor have all gone to war, and we are left to fend for ourselves.
I was working in the mine when I heard the screams. They had a strange echo to them at first. Yeah, but once I was outside, there was no mistaking what was happening to us. When I found my family amidst the chaos, we fled at once. The last thing I saw before leaving Tinglebell was an armored orc of enormous size entering the mine after picking through ore we recently mined. I do not care what interest he had in ore or gemstones. I just want him dead.
Gondor needs your aid.
Hail, traveler. I'm Gurion, at your service. I heard much of the aid you gave my people to the west, and I thank you for it. This business with Tinglebell occupies much of my time as of late, and the tales I hear of the day the orcs attacked have only grown stranger. Some people speak as if the dead were there in Tinglebell, lurking in the mine just as the orcs arrived. Yet I only see orcs dressed in bones, hoping to prey on these very fears. As much as I doubt their tales, I would ask that you search the mine. Hopefully that will put their fears to rest.
How may I help you, friend?
The Hill of Eric has been the site of many queer dealings as of late. I swear I saw the dead rush from the Vale. I was apparently mistaken. Many of their number lurk about the hill even now, but what's strangest of all, I noticed a dark figure creeping up the hill toward the stone last night. Could it be the same person you sought near Sardil? For my part, I searched the hill the following morning, but I found no evidence of their passing. I worry that I missed something, and would ask that you search the hill as well.
Okay, I'll go look up the hill. The Stone of Eric stands untouched, but you notice curious footprints near its base. Am I blind? Oh, okay. Clearly not made by the circling dead nearby, the footprints denote heavy boots of foreign make. Okay. Let's go back to town. Whoa. I'm sorry, was that raid? Oh, that is a raid. Okay. Very good. Not getting close to that.
These are troublesome times indeed.
These footprints you spoke of, you say the make is unknown to you. I wish we had learned more from this. Allow me a moment to think. At least we are certain the invader has visited the hill.
Oh, okay, that's it? No other quests in here? We're good?
Gondor needs your aid, traveler.
Yes, yes. Going to have to go up that way, I think. Or craters. Here we go. Camps of the enemy. For Western Gondor. Shots high. As you explore Tingo Bell, you notice grim banners of the Rashat High hanging about the buildings nearby. These banners do little more than insult the memory of the Gondorian people that until recently inhabited Tingo Bell. Tearing down these banners may both honor the people of Blackroot Vale and loosen the enemy's grip. No! Die! You can't do this to me! Come on, get out of the AoE, man. It's not fire. A sense of home. You've discovered what remains of various supplies in Tingo Bell. These hastily packed crates appear to be all that's left behind when the people fled to Landcraft, and are filled with little more than clothing and what appears to be family heirlooms. It is unlikely that all other contents have gone undisturbed, but if anything of value can be recovered for the refugees, it is likely this would be met with a great deal of gratitude. Banners? Stop it, evil defiler! I will not allow you to kill me! See? I wonder if there's also supplies and mine. Armor. Weapons. I got everything over here, right? Yeah, looks like it. More banners. Pretty sure I may have missed a banner. That's fine. More supplies. Oh, there's the banner. And more supplies. Oh, and some are over there as well. Armor and weapons! Despite the orcs' presence in the area, the contents of the crates remained largely untouched. You were able to recover a significant amount of clothing and heirlooms belonging to the people of Tinglebell. Although their homes are not yet safe to return to, the people of Tinglebell are grateful to have even these small pieces of their lives returned. With the Rashat High banners removed, the people of Blackroot Vale are one step closer to reclaiming Tinglebell. Ulkfurum must be deeper in the mine, so perhaps finding something valuable will draw him forth. Yeah, something valuable. Oh, gemstones. Gems.
You won't be taking that, dwarf. You're not like the last one, man of Umbar. He thought us untrustworthy. When we raise the rest of the Vale, he will think again.
Oh. What do you mean he's level 98? Execute! Thank you. Anything else in here? Search the mine for the dead. You find a cold and unused fire pit on the cave floor.
Do you think they'll find us here? Not this time, my love. The king may speak for us, but he cannot force us to fight. We fled last time, and so we shall again. What of that man, though? He promised freedom if we fought on the side of the Dark Lord. He promises only lies, and others are fools to believe him. Those that follow his Hilda's heir may see their oaths fulfilled, but others shall never find rest. Neither shall we, my love, for I shall have you.
Okay. Not reading the rest of that. No, I'm totally gonna die. Hold on. Don't do it. Don't do it. My fault for not focusing on my rotation when I was trying to read. Okay, there we go. Caltraps, emerald brooch. Things I don't care about. Alright, let's go back to town. We're done here. A corpse. You know I gotta loot the corpse. I just gotta.
How may I help you, friend?
If what you say is true, I fear that the orcs are the least of our problems. Who could have such influence to sway the dead, even with lies?
Gondor needs your
You
aid.
mentioned you saw the dead circling the stone. Like anyone else in the Vale, they fill me with dread. But you, perhaps you can convince them to speak. We know that this invader hopes to sway the dead to his cause, so it is likely he sought an audience with them on the hill. I doubt the dead you saw shall aid us intentionally, but if you approach him boldly, he might inadvertently provide some of the answers we need.
The soldiers of Gondor have all gone to war, and we are left to fend for ourselves.
You have done my people a great service. When I could take up arms as you do against the enemy, but my hand is untrained in combat. I am glad the veiled creatures no longer draws breath, even if reclaiming Tingle Bell remains beyond our grasp.
The soldiers of Gondor have all gone to war, and we are left to fend for ourselves.
Aha, I am glad you have gathered so many, for I doubt they desire to part with them. I shall see them used against the orcs as they are, or perhaps I can reforge them into something more helpful to our people. Certainly the wood of these staffs will aid us to keep warm in the night.
Hey, level up. Woo. Reforge, please.
I greet you, friend.
Champion rune. Wow. Champion axe. Wow. So the DPS now on the axe? 134? Okay.
How may I help you, friend?
Thank you for doing this. It pleases me that the orcs can no longer benefit from the labors of our people, and doubly so that we might now be prepared to defend Landcroft should the orcs seek to press further into the Vale. War has come to Gondor, and all must be ready to fight. A weak arm or lack of skill can no longer be an excuse. We must begin training at once.
Okay, find and confront Ner'zhus about the invader in Blackroot Vale. What's this? West Cement Herb. How I wish that was the new ore. Oh well. Hello, Ner'zhus.
You are not the first. just to seek an audience with me, but I assure you, you shall be the last. I will never aid the heir of Isildur, whether I gain my freedom or not. I shall see Gondor burn.
Okay. Die then, please. That's even possible.
Strike me all you want, fool, but our new master returns, the veil shall be rent asunder.
Okay, back to town. Wow. I really hope there's no more dead people voices. So that's gonna burn me out quickly.
These are troublesome times indeed.
The news you bring me is most grim. I fear that the dead have found a powerful ally, one that we may be powerless to stop with so many of our people gone to the aid of Minas Tirith.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Time grows short. Malthelm must be told at once of the dead and their new ally. The longer we delay, the greater the peril for everyone who dwells in the Vale. I know not how many of the dead have thrown their lot in with this man, and I do not know how best to act against them. I pray that Malthelm can offer some guidance in defending our lands, or I fear all will be lost. Go now! Seek out Malthelm in Mordlad and tell him of what we have learned.
Okay. It'll take a while, but we'll get there. Our goat's a good boy.
How may I help you, friend?
I wish your return to Mordlad could have been a merry one, but our future only seems to grow darker with each passing day. If this man is an invader from Tarlong's
Clown. Tarlong's clown. Honk honk.
as you believe, I fear he plans to gather the dead as part of his great army in the south. We cannot allow him to maintain a foothold in the Vale. I will not risk the safety of my people to push him from these lands. Gather my archers and send them to defend Algrant, Sardol, and Lancra. Go with haste, for I shall look to you when the time comes.
You must go, archers! The people of light will be safe in my care. Only, wait, I'm sending a archer? A? Not multiple, but a. Oh, that's stupid, sir. That's a real stupid move. Don't just send a archer. Or an archer, my apologies. An archer. It's like, oh yes, this singular archer will definitely save you. Good evening, Sleepless.
Gondor needs your aid.
Very well. The villages shall be protected, but the matter of this man from Tarlong's crown still looms over us all. We must convince him to reveal himself, and when he does, we shall force him from our lands.
How may I help you, friend?
Lady Rosvin and I have talked at length about this invader from Tarlong's clan. He must be of considerable power to sway the dead to his cause, but he is still just a man, or so I hope. We cannot be certain if he has already finished his dealings with the dead, but you must seek him out at the hill. If he is to meet the dead there again, he will show himself, and it is then you must convince the dead of his deception. Go now! Gorian shall aid you!
After investigating strange occurrences throughout the Vale, you have tracked an invader from Tarlang's crown to the Hill of Erech. While their identity remains unknown, they intend to form a pact with the ruthless dead. A union that could spell doom for Gondor.
While exploring the hill of Erech after nightfall, you've discovered numerous dead wandering around the stone. Judging by their actions, these dead are ruthless and despise your presence in the Vale. You should defeat them in the hopes they will return to the paths of the dead and trouble the people of Blackroot Vale no more.
How may I help you, friend?
Honor or not, I am still not certain if I regret joining you here. I suppose I shall soon find out. We should advance as quietly as possible, for I do not wish to alert this man of our presence until the time comes. Let us begin our ascent. I hope the dead are kind enough to leave us be. My people have long avoided the hill for good reason, so you must forgive me if I seem a mite uneasy. Who do you think this man to be? Perhaps he is a corsair, but to hold such power over the dead, I do not think it likely. But there were those long-vanished line that worshipped the enemy and wielded vile power in his name. They are upon us! To arms! I fear we shall not soon see the last of them, but we must press on. Now, what was I saying? Unlikely as it is, it could be that this man is a descendant of the Black Númenóreans. If that should be true, we would have much more to worry about than fear of the dead. Pray I am wrong, but I cannot explain what I've seen thus far. The dead will not suffer our presence here. We must fight through them. Ah, quest complete. Hold, the chill of death is still in the air. I'm holding. What am I supposed to stop? We have tarried long enough. There's no sense in allowing them more time to regroup. I'm not allowed to complete my quest.
That does make me a bit sad. You know, I feel like cooking is the best profession in this game. Considering there's no point in weapon crafting after 50 unless they change something later. And armor smithing is like probably for only the ultra high end. Unless you're just going through 1 to 50.
Let us wait here a moment.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Look ahead. Is that the same Oathbreaker you spoke to once before? Nerzas, was it? I do not see the invader yet, so this may be our last chance. You should speak to the Oathbreaker and try to convince him of his folly.
28,000 HP.
You spoke of deception, yet you know nothing of our plight. Azrutho has given us a means of escape. The curse that binds us shall be lifted. At this war's end, the line of Isildur shall finally be broken. We shall have no one left to answer to save for the Dark Lord, as it always should have been. You are too late. We will overwhelm these lands, and the heirs of Castamere shall lead us all to freedom. Come, Azuthor, this is the one I told you of.
You are too late to our gathering, dwarf. You see, the dead have already sworn themselves to my lord. I am Azrathor, an heir of Castamere, and servant to the Scourge. When this war ends and the kingdoms of men lie broken, the Great Eye shall rule, and the dead will be free of their curse. I need not the strength of the heir of Isildur to break this curse, only the might of the Dark Lord Sauron. While I admire your boldness in seeking an audience with me, you will not leave the Vale alive. I leave this matter to you, Nerzus, and pray you do not fail me. Slay them where they stand.
As you wish, my lord.
Serve your master, Oathbreakers, and your curse shall be lifted. As for the rest of you, you will begin to repay the Dark Lord for your betrayal of Karlok's crown.
Your journey ends here. I will not allow you to keep us from the freedom we deserve. There is no defeat for me. It is only you shall meet your doom in Gondor.
Gondor needs your aid.
We have kept our lives, but I fear we won little else. The heirs of Castamere, Azruthar, threatens the whole of Gondor, and we may only count ourselves lucky that all of the dead did not heed his call. He has fled to Tarlong's crown, but he may not stay long there before waging war to the south, or even west, for Anfalis is all but empty. You must warn Malthelm and Lady Rosvin at once, so the people of Dol Amroth might ready themselves for war in time. Let us leave.
Ill omens, good sir and lady of this area. Ill omens! You will die. You are all doomed.
Gondor needs your aid.
I am thankful for the aid you have provided us. I worry greatly for Dol Amroth now that this black Númenorian has swayed the dead to his cause. Yet, I cannot help but feel that the Vale has returned to some sense of peace now that he and most of the dead have rushed away to Tarlong's crown. We shall remain vigilant and keep them from pillaging our town any further. I only hope we can afford Dol Amroth enough time to ready itself for war.
How may I help you, friend?
You have done so much to aid us. Although you were able to defeat this self-styled heir, you have pushed him from the Vale, and for that we cannot thank you enough. To the southeast you will find Tarlong's Neck, a narrow, rocky trail, through the hills leading deeper into Gondor. If such problems plague us this far north, I worry greatly for the people of Lamdon. On my last journey home from visiting Clambell, I met a man named Gladian near Tarlong's Neck. You should speak to him, for he may know more what troubles our lands.
Okay. Very good. Completed the quests of Blackroot Vale Deed. Wow. So Lamdon, Belfalos, Tarlong's Crown, specifically in roaming enemies. So this is a short little area, huh? 3 zones? Explains why it's not an expansion, right? Wait. No, that doesn't explain that. Wasn't Mirkwood an expansion? Whatever. I'm not gonna think on it. We ride. I'm so glad all of this ore doesn't matter. I said lying through my teeth. That's a wild. You see a wagon ahead motionless in the road. What has happened? Sorry, I just saw a random headline. You can now play Morrowind in your browser. What? That's kind of crazy. Okay, anyways, Bandron.
Take care, traveler. The road here is treacherous. My wagon has succumbed.
Many an ankle has been turned by the rough going in the first pass. Riders and walkers sent to the ground by one misstep. Has claimed the axle of my cart, and now my business is halted. I sent my boy Nethodon to the nearest village for supplies we can use to fix it. But he has yet to return. Can you keep one eye open for him? I am afraid he may have run into trouble. Or into the town's tavern for a short drink that became a long one. The nearest town is called Dinobdab, and it is to the southeast along the road. Nethodon may be a fool, but he is my boy and I do not want him to run afoul of trouble. Not when we have a task to perform. Let's frickin' just turn that off. I keep thinking it's a different ore, but no, it's always Aerolingus. Why is it Aerolingus? Why? Why? Allow me to mine and craft again, please.
If you could bring one of these barrels back to my father, I will follow with the other.
I need to return to my father's cart up the road that way, in the neck. Have you come from there?
Ethodin grimaces and clutches his leg.
We were bringing several bottles of Simendril liquor to sell at towns throughout the Vale on behalf of Glendam's divine and delicate draughts. But the cart succumbed to the harsh passage. My father sent me down to that village yonder to bring back supplies to fix the cart, and I did my duty. Well, as far as it went, for I was jumped by raiders and hurt my foot quite grievously. They ran off, but be warned, they may return in time. If you could bring one of these barrels back to my father, I will follow with the others. I think I am just about ready to walk once more.
If you could bring one of these barrels back to my
Whoa,
father,
thank you for the
I will
raid,
follow
sir.
with the other.
Big Ed Mustafa. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Oh no! The Corsairs! Kick Bass raid? Kick Bass? Wait, what? Why would you kick a fish? What'd the fish ever do? Oh, barrel of nails. Nails.
Bring that barrel of nails to my father, and with haste.
Oh, I thought it canceled the animation. Did I just bug the quest? Let's see. Thank you very much for the raid, sir. Thank you, thank you. We are currently in Western Gondor. We went through the Path of the Dead yesterday, came out at Morlad, and now we're going down to Lamedon. Following the path of the heir of Isildur.
Did you find my boy? Did you find Nethodon?
You tell Bandron his son was attacked by raiders but survived and seemed well enough to return very soon. That is a relief. I have many daughters, but he is my only son,
Who else will carry on the legacy of my house, as common as it is? He is my blood, and in him I see my own visage at that age, young, but full of dreams for the road to come. He is dear to me. You have done well by my son and my family. Now, my benefactor, what supplies have you brought from him? Give them to me, and I will repair this axle, the better to return from my employer's errand.
You hand over the barrel of nails, and Bandron's eyes widen with surprise. What's this? An entire barrel of nails? You tell Bandron that his son should be by soon with another similar barrel. No! That cannot be! What am I supposed to do with 2 barrels of nails? I need to fix an axle, not put a nail in every tree from here to the Grey Wood. This repair will take 2 nails at the most, and now we have 2 barrels of the things. How much coin did he spend on these barrels? Every one I gave to him, I do not doubt. All of our profit on this expedition will have gone to buying nails. Oh, dwarf, I recommend to you a life without heirs. Every hair on my head was the color of coal before Nethadon was born, and ever since, white hairs, each and every one. My employer is Gallingam, of Gallingam's divine and delicate draughts. He runs a shop in town of Camelbell, to the southeast. Kindly go to him and tell him that we ran into some difficulty, and will return as soon as Semendrill liquor is delivered. If you have a kindly heart, we've a tale of raiders and robbers. And leave the nails quite out of it. If the dead passed through here, they may have gone to Calimpel. It's worth a look. Calimpel seems to be the major town here. Okay, talk to Gallingram outside his shop, or Lamadon. We should do the side quests here first before moving on to the major city, I believe. Get an understanding of this area. What is their banner? What, leather fist? Or is that a gauntlet? It doesn't look metal. I'm gonna say it's a leather fist. Oh, I've gone the wrong way.
Gondor needs your aid.
Ah, I do not believe I've seen you before, traveler. But, Lady Rosfin, that is a name I know. You say you wish to aid the people of this land. I do not claim to speak for them all, but if you aid my family and me, I know we would be grateful.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Ho there, traveler, you look as if you are in need of a meal and a place to put up your feet. You have a wholesome look about you. You are welcome to take respite and break bread with us tonight. In exchange, we ask for a day's work on our farm. I am Gladian, and Limril, my wife, is a fine cook.
These are troublesome times indeed.
So you are interested in helping out? That is excellent. There are some squeaky chairs that Limril will not let back into the house until they are repaired, and also a ladder with a broken rung. I do not want anyone getting hurt. Encroaching Avank. You've noticed a number of unfriendly-looking Avank wandering near the edges of Gladian's farm. You should drive back the Avank that approach upon the kindly Gondorian family's land. Okay. Die. Don't slap me, lizard.
lizard hurts a lot. I should wait for this to drop off. Jeez, that's a hardy poison. And I'm out of healing. Oh no. Alright, lizard, we try again. That went much better. Wait for the poison to come off. Jeez, it does like 1,000 damage per tick. That's crazy. The vitality one, that's fine. Go to the next. Two more. Two more lizards. You've defeated many a Vank near Gladian's farm. Deed bestowed. Okay, squeaky chairs. Prepared a squeaky chair.
How may I help you, friend?
That was fast. Thank you for the help. Now, if you would be so good as to help with the harvest. The wheat and cabbages are ready for picking. The carrots need to be brought to the wagon bound to Clambo.
Should harvest the wheat and cabbages and carry the carrot crate to the wagon. Okie doke. Just doing farming chores. Where is the carrot crate? Oh, here it is. To the wagon. That one? No. Oh, it's in the village. Okay. Welcome to Denabad. This wagon? Very good. I am done with the chores, good sir.
How may I help you, friend?
Ah, well done, friend. You have good arms and a strong back for this sort of work. Our village could use you, you know. It is a good life here in Lamdun.
You politely tell Gladian that your life is one for traveling, not sitting still.
A shame, but that is well. You shall sit still tonight at my wife's table. You will have a good rest this night.
How may I help you, friend?
It is almost time for dinner, but you have certainly earned it. Go on inside, for Limril is waiting. But where is my brother Furion? He should have been back quite some time ago. Go ahead in. I'll wait for Furion. You may tell Limril that we will be in shortly, I hope.
I hope it's something good. Mirith, Tumor, Limril.
Hello, you must be Threlvish. Gladian told me you would be joining us for dinner tonight. So my husband's brother Furion is late? Odd. He is usually on time when we sit down as a family. I wonder where he could be.
Gladion and his wife, Limril, have invited you to join them for a family meal, but Gladion's brother, Furion, has not yet arrived.
I definitely cannot pronounce that. The cult isn't working out as I planned. I need a second path. What about an honest job? Work at
These are
McDonald's.
troublesome times indeed.
Oh, I was hoping you'd let me in yours. I don't have a cult, dude.
You wish to help me with dinner. That is very kind of you. I do not wish to be ungracious host, for you earned a rest after today.
You insist that you are up to the task and ask what can be done to help.
If you insist, I will not refuse a generous offer. The hutch in the corner. Would you set the table if you would please?
Okay. That's what they told me you'd say. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna be the best second in command you ever saw. Screw potatoes. All hail the stars. What the hell? Why don't you like potatoes, man? They're an honest vegetable. Gives you everything you need. A coffee-loving gamer that will one day take to the stars. Yeah. You know, space. I'm gonna go to space one day, man. I'll be like 80.
How may I help you?
But I'll
friend?
get there. You know what? You're right. I gave up too fast. The cult of potato lives again. See, now I don't care about potatoes. They go toxic way too quickly, man. It's not worth it.
Thank you for your help. But where are Gladian and Furion? I really now, they are dreadfully late.
The peace broke. The sound of the door. Oh.
These are troublesome times indeed.
He stumbled to our doorstep from across the farm limping. Help us! Someone help my brother! Furion, what is wrong? Where are you hurt? I am fine, really. I just need to rest a moment.
And I have to be right back. My dog is barking. Woo! Hello? Hello! Very good. Okay. I have to say the worst part of getting up and removing this headset is rearranging the glasses to fit nicely back on my nose. Furion! Furion's blood begins to form a pool on the floor. It is clear that he has sustained a deep slash wound in his belly.
So much blood. Please hurry and fetch the healer. She can be found on the other end of the village. Hurry!
Oh. We need a healer!
A doctor! Bring the doctor!
Oh, that was a beautiful loading screen. What? Go back to it.
What news do you
I
bring,
loaded too
traveler?
quickly. Am I good with selling all this? Yes.
These are troublesome times indeed.
You hurriedly tell the healer that Furion has been grievously wounded and bleeds alarmingly onto his brother's floor.
Furion wounded? What could that young man have been up to get himself so hurt? I will go right away.
Very good. Ooh, that is an upgrade though, finally. Yes, finally they give me something to use. Oh, that's way different from my last one.
How may I help you, friend?
I will hasten to Gladion's home at once, dear. Follow me, please. I might need your aid when I arrive, depending on his condition.
Follow the healer. Do I actually have to follow her? Oh, I do.
Come, let
needs
us
your
make
aid.
haste.
Yep, we're definitely making haste. Might be easier just to pick her up and take her there. Come on, healer. He's gonna die. Like, unironically, because the healer's taking so long from being old. Well, rest in peace, Furion. I'm sure you were a good fellow. If you're as slow as he is right now, though, well, I have to wait on the healer. It says follow the healer.
How may I help you, friend?
A nasty wound, this. He won't seem to say a word. You should ask his family if he said anything to them, and I will have a look at Furion's wound. He has not spoken a word, save what he said to you. It is unlike him. What could have happened? Why will he not speak?
How may I help
Limeril
you,
is
friend?
white and shaken as she expresses her worry for her husband's brother.
My brother, how could he sustain such a wound? We are but peaceful farmers here.
Gladian is shocked by his brother's injury. He has no information.
My family says that it is dangerous outside.
My uncle Furion has been strange lately. I do not understand. Why is he bleeding? Is this because of his adventure? I saw him leaving town this morning, and he said he was going on an adventure, but would be back for dinner. He wasn't supposed to get hurt. He told me not to tell anyone about that. Timur saw Furion despair earlier that day on a secretive adventure.
I am afraid to wander too far from home lately.
My uncle is hurt badly, isn't he? I don't like it. He has been very sad lately. I don't think anyone notices, but I do. Because he never wants to play or read with me anymore. He does not eat as much as a farmer should. But nobody notices but me. Do you think he'll be alright? Mireth's uncle has been more sad and distant.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Well, that doesn't give us any answers, but I have gained a little knowledge. This is a knife wound. A clean cut, easy to stitch up, will take a little time. Would I take care, Furion? Would you be so kind as to mind my chores at the shop? I was about to pull down the linens for bandages. Also, we were always needing more king's foil. It grows wild in these parts. A lovely plant with great healing qualities. Okay, let's pick some herbs and collect bandages. Is there one over here? No. King's foil, king's foil. Fresh king's foil. 3 more of the wild herb. Seems to be around the apothecary. That's good. And bandage cloth. Bring the supplies to the shop.
How may I help you, friend?
Oh, you're back? Okay. You may leave those with me, dear. Furion is resting now and should remain so for a fortnight at least. I stitched him up while you were out collecting goods for me. He did not speak a word the entire time I was there. I suppose he's just in shock from the attack. It will pass. Thank you for the supplies. I am tired after the excitement of this day. You saved me a good deal of work. You feel as if you're missing something to Furion's tail. Oh, that Corsair image with the setting sun looks so cool, man. Bring it back. Furion, pale from blood loss, his face drawn with pain, does not speak when you approach him. You ask Limeril if she will give you a moment to speak with Furion. Yes, I suppose I must, if you think you can get word out of him. Good luck. Furion's eyes follow Limeril out of the room. When she is out of earshot, he takes a deep breath and speaks at last. I was hoping to get a word alone with you, stranger. I am in great need of your help. I will tell you what happened to me, but please, please help me. Can you fight? You assure him that you can.
I am a farmer, not a warrior, you see, but I have need for money. I decided to go after a bounty, some bandits in the hills. I thought I could take them, but they overpowered me easily. I took a knife wound before they left me out of their sight. It was foolish of me to approach them, for now they have my satchel. There is nothing of value to anyone else, but I need it back. Please, friend. I would give anything to see it back here safe.
Varian begs you to retrieve his satchel from the bandits who stabbed him. The kids definitely heard that. Oh, most definitely. Alright, find and reclaim the satchel. Oh, it's straight west. Okay. Into the mountains we go! Where it's home to me. Small little bandit camp. Tough. No place for ruffians. Tents can be found all over the bandit camp, as the bandits have attempted to set up a comfortable living space for themselves. You should destroy the tents of the bandits who so cruelly wounded and robbed Furion. Violence in Lamdon. A number of violent ruffians, the very same who wounded Furion, have gathered in the northwestern Lamdon. Should clear the camp of these vicious bullies. I'm a bandit slayer. Ooh, a backpack. What will this loot box have for me? Solve, chunks of scarn, wax. Okay, up here for the rest of the tents. And another backpack. Oh, they have a wagon as well. Burn the tents down. And collect my prize. Very good. You've destroyed a number of tents. You have defeated a number of bandits who so brutally attacked Furion, stealing his satchel and leaving him for dead. Where is... this way? Oh, is it this dude? The letter. Furion's satchel appears to have been picked over by the bandits at the back of the encampment. The men who stand here laugh hardly at some joke. Okay. Jeez, I was trying to think of doing this and read at the same time. Should just pick one. You have a letter at which the brigand has been so rudely laughing. Furion had good reason to recover this, for it could create a great deal of tension within his family if discovered before he leaves Lambton.
Dear Limril, I must apologize for this feeble farewell after so many years of friendship. I'm afraid it is the best I can do. This letter is for your eyes alone. I beg you not to burden Gladian with the pain of knowing me to be a woeful, selfish, foolish brother.
I have likely left Lambton by now with a pocket full of gold, for I have gone to seek treasure and hunting bounties. I intend to put many long leagues between myself and Gondor. Traveling such distance will cost more money than my farm could give me, so I must lend my blade to a gainful cause. It is just that I cannot bear it any longer, you see. Limeril, you've never been mine. You will never be mine, and I'm sorry to lay this burden upon you, but I cannot keep this secret within my heart any longer. I beg you not to tell Gladian, for I would never hurt him for the world. It is why I leave. I love you, with no expectations, no hope, no alternative, and the reality that I cannot go on living in this way, with you so near. Yep, makes sense why you would leave if that was the case. In we go. As you hand Firion his satchel, you gently tell him that you have accidentally learned of its contents. The letter! Burn it! Burn it! I should have never put my feelings to words. That was too close. She or Gladian could have discovered it if those brigands had chosen to make mischief. I must leave this place as soon as I am recovered enough to stand. I tried already, but I fell back. I will keep trying. You protest, asking Firion to stay abed and let his wound heal. It does not matter. Don't you see, I have no reason to heal, no reason to live. I have every reason to leave. I will take 100 knife wounds before I say another day so near to her.
I am afraid to wander too far from home lately.
I think I know what will help my uncle feel better. We always go on adventures together when he can take time away from his farm work. So, I've been planning our next adventure. I made a treasure map, but I will tell him I found it buried in a chest. And I made a sword out of a stick, but we don't have to tell him that it's not a real sword. I think he'll not be able to tell. Now I just need to find some rocks to fill my coin purse, and we can pretend it's treasure and bury it where the map says.
My family says that it is dangerous outside.
Varian is always very kind to me when I'm sick, so I would like to be kind to him now that he is sick. My doll cheers me up, so I think Varian must borrow her while he is in bed. And maybe you could pick some nice flowers for him, 'cause everyone likes flowers when they're sick. And our favorite book, the one he used to read to me so often, is open where he left off. Perhaps I could read to him this time.
Ah, yes, a very real sword. A treasure map. A doll.
A book.
Now let's get those rocks and flowers.
Oh, I have new mail.
Wildflower.
Jump over the stone wall for these two. And
we've done it.
My family says that it is dangerous outside.
Perfect! You should show my uncle what I did for him.
My family says that it is dangerous outside.
Oh yes, this will do nicely for my uncle. I am not allowed outside, says Mama. Will you bring the Zephyrian for me, and tell him I want him to get well soon?
That sweet girl. No, no more. I can see them no more. No more reading books. No more flowers. No dolls. Take them away. I cannot bear to look upon them. I will be gone soon. They must learn to never think of me. Varian's pain is deep, and it is not the wound that causes the pale, drawn look on his face. Oh, Timur, our adventuring days are over now, one way or another. Varian turns his head away from the humble pile of gifts and closes his eyes against the tears that have begun to well there. Varian is moved by Timur's gesture, but to give up his due.
Our lands were once peaceful. but
Have
it is
you
now
heard?
dangerous to
Have you
travel far
heard
from
the
home.
news? It is dreadful, sir. Dreadful.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
Corsairs! Corsairs have come up the river! What does it mean? How came they to Lamdon? Oh, whatever will we do? The inhabitants... The inhabitants of Dinadab are suddenly bustling with activity, frightened by the sudden sighting of Corsairs. You should speak with the townspeople and see if there is any fact behind this wild claim.
The soldiers of Gondor
Help!
have all
Help!
gone
Should
to
we
war,
evacuate?
and we are left to fend for ourselves.
Where can we go that is safe? The Corsairs will take everything. Hello, how are you? Hope everything is okay. Everything is going okay, and I'm doing great. How about yourself? Good? That's good. No, I'm not accepting gifts, people. I appreciate it, but no thank you. No thank you.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
Corsairs, did you hear? Corsairs have come from Umbar. What does this mean Dol Amroth has fallen? What are we to do? I must hide and lock away all my things. I must run. But where shall we go?
Our lands were once peaceful, but it is now dangerous to travel far from home.
I was looking over the ridge to the east and I saw tents. Strange tents. Is it brigands? Someone said it was Corsairs, but that is impossible.
The soldiers of Gondor have all gone to war, and we are left to fend for ourselves.
I just came here this morning from town south of here, and I swear to you I saw them. Corsairs! Hordes of them. Everyone was running, and I hastened here. What are we to do? What if they come here? First report having seen the beginning of a Corsair invasion of the sounds of Dinabad.
Have you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
I heard the rumors. What if there is truth to them? You are a famous adventurer. Have you ever encountered Corsairs in your travels? Are you going to protect us? Maybe. If you guys pay me, I'll protect you. I promise. I'll side with anybody if they pay me well enough. Look eastward for signs of the Corsairs atop the ridge. You see tents sprawling as far as the eye can see in the shady swamp to the east. I'm a friend to the people of Dol Amroth.
How may I help you, friend?
I put my head down to take a nap, and I had a terrible dream that Furion was lost to us forever. He told me things that made my heart heavy with sadness. I woke up to check on him, and he was gone. I can't say anything more. It is very like the dream. Furion is gone, and the watchman tells us that he came seeking bounties. He went to the Corsair camp.
Gondor needs your aid.
Yes, I've heard many reports of Corsairs. The soldiers have all followed Prince Imrahil, and only farmers are left. I'm sorry, but I have no one to send to rescue Furion. What could he be thinking in the state he's in?
The watchman cannot help, for all the soldiers of Dinadab have followed Prince Imrahil.
How may I help you, friend?
Dwarf, I am not much of a fighter, but I must go to this encampment in search of my brother. Will you meet me there? I need the help of someone strong. I would not sit idly by and let my brother kill himself. I do not know what madness has possessed him, but I will chop him. I will.
Oh, choose a reward.
Might.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I cannot bear to lose both of them. Do you know anything about this? You spoke with Furion last. Did he tell you anything?
Her eyes search yours for a common understanding, but you cannot betray Furion's communication to you. After a pause, she sighs.
Well, please, bring them back alive.
Oh, we'll see, we'll see. We ride to fight the Corsairs of Umbar. Yeah, Umbar. Surely this won't go ill.
Gondor needs your aid.
I cannot see him anywhere, but surely he has not gone far. In his condition, I hope he has not been discovered. What was he thinking? These are all seasoned warriors and deadly. Furion is not but a wounded farmer.
I don't know, they don't seem that tough. A number of strong leaders of Corsairs walk amongst their swampy encampment. You should challenge and defeat the boatswains amongst the Corsairs of Umbar. Corsairs have begun hoarding weapons in great quantities. You should destroy the weapon stashes of the Corsairs, for these will be deadly in the hands of the enemy. The Corsairs in Lamdom appear to have been busy looting and stealing from the townsfolk of this peaceful part of western Gondor. You should recover stolen coin purses from the Corsairs in their northern encampment. But first, a wooden chest. A little something for me. Zircon? Oh, that's the next tier of material. Tattered Anorian parchment. Maybe I should start tracking metal again? If we're starting to get the next tier of material here, that'd be good. Oh, I need to loot the bodies. Oops. Dingy camp. No sign of Farian here. A mountain blue corsair tough. Adorned chest. No, that's still Westament. I think we just got lucky in that loot chest. Darn. It says there's one right here. Signs of Furion. I see. No sign of Furion here. Okay, let's go to the next one. More stolen coin purses. Oh, there's Furion. You found him unconscious.
What is this world coming to?
You're looking for this one, are you? He won't last much longer. He was already damaged enough on his own before my boys got to him. When they were done, they dragged him over to me. Looking for bounties he was. I suppose you're here to do the same. Varian lies in a pool of blood, breathing slowly. He's not dead, but it's clear that he does not have much time. This one has a death wish, you know. Are you sure you want to save him? He made good sport for my men. Not very much worth rescuing, if you ask me. Oh, wait.
The Corsairs camped in Lamidan have wounded Furion badly, and his life hangs on a thread while they look on in mirth.
Why are you bothering me?
Can't you see this fool has a death wish? I will see that his wish is granted. Every so often he murmurs about some woman, some great love, I am sure. Limrel, Limrel, he calls. Is he a spurned lover? It does not matter to me. It is a death sentence to walk into this camp, as you will both soon find out.
Got another one, boss.
Indeed. Let us go. I only came for my brother. We will leave and trouble you no more.
Gladian.
How sweet. I'm truly touched. Kill them, boys. You shall not leave here alive. We are here to conquer Gondor. You have come to the wrong place seeking mercy.
I'm guessing this is the last wave.
That's enough. This ends now. Your interference amused me at first, but no more.
Get away from my brother!
Ugh. Must get away while the curs are distracted. Furion, no!
These are troublesome
No!
times indeed.
No! Furion, my brother! His wounds were too much. He was too weak.
Gladian's anguish is severe. It is best that you return to Denadab. Wait, no, but I... Actually, no, I need to go back to that camp. I didn't realize you help here. I have quite a few things to do. One moment. Back we go. Anorian parchment looks way better than the Rohirrim one. Poplar wood. Cool. Then zircons. It's a gemstone similar to adamant that is brilliant and clear. This can be polished by an Anorian jeweler. Cool. I'm sure the vendor will love it. Burn it all down. Okay, there we go. We're looking for boatswains. Oh, there's one. Hello, Mr. Boatswain. Oh, I need to loot the bodies, I keep forgetting. And you're dead. Weapons cache, burn it. Let's get the last coin purse. You've recovered a number of stolen coin purses from the Corsairs who have set up their camp in the swamps of northern Lambda. Let's aggro as little as we can. One at a time, please. Rilgel? Guess we'll get a quest to kill him in a bit. Wooden chest and a backpack here? Oh, game, you're being way too kind. Nice. Oh, I thought that was a walnut, or not walnut, weapon cache. Blech. It's just walnuts though. Darn nut. You've defeated a number of strong and fearsome boatswains that walk amongst the Corsairs invading Lambda. Okay, we just need to burn one more weapon stash. Or sorry, destroy. Not necessarily burn. Oh! That's the new Skarn. Okay, lock it. There is no weapon cache over here. Okay, oh, it's probably right there. The one I need. Yep, there it is. You've destroyed a number of the wagon stashes in Tathrandolf, the Corsair encampment. Oh, so I don't need to kill the leader? Okay. Very good. Very good. Alright, let's speak with Limril.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I am grateful that you were able to bring Gladian back to me alive, but I do not know how we will be whole without Furion. I keep expecting him to come through the door, bringing a leg of lamb for my stew, or a special coin for Timur. I still fancy that I can hear the sound of his voice as he reads to Mirith. He threw his life away, and my heart whispers that it was because of me.
Yep. You're right. Actually, it was because of you. But you won't know it. I'm not gonna tell you. That would be heartless.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I thank you for all that you have done for us, dear dwarf. It sounds as if the Corsairs mean to menace far more than our little corner of Gondor. The Watchman surely has need of your aid, and we can ask no more of you.
Okay. Let's go.
How may I help you, friend?
I think we must look into the reports of Corsairs sighted in Lothgobel, just south down the road from here. They might need help. Are you willing to look into it? Please be careful. The Corsairs are dangerous foes.
Lothgobel. Where's that? Oh, just down. Okay. Down we go. Dang, that's a pretty sight. That town. On the hill like that. Not that, fumes, though. Not the fumes. Oh, that one as well, huh? Wait, what is that way? Over here. So these two spots? Oh, the beacons! I see. Those are the beacons. Minister calls for aid. Investigate homes in Lothgobel. The smell of smoke on air does not bode well. Drunkard's mess. A number of drunken corsairs have taken over a storehouse in Lothgobel and made a terrible mess of the place. You should take out the corsairs and clean up after them. Because someone must do it, and it does not seem fair to ask it of the refugees of this town. The corsairs who took over this town and frightened away all the villagers seem to have drunk their fill and now lie in a stupor in the storehouse of Lothgobel. You should drive off the corsairs, for they are a danger and a nuisance to all that stand in their path. The enemies in Lothgobel and central Lambdon all bear tokens of Jajaks. Evidently a captain of the corsairs, this legion should be investigated. A Jajaks? Heck is that? Clean up the mess. You've defeated several of the drunken corsairs. I'm definitely going to defeat all of them. Alright, the Eye of Sauron just screwed me there, but whatever, that's fine. And the place is clean. You've cleaned up the devastating mess left by the drunken corsairs. Not every home is enterable. Ooh. This is a nice town. Too bad it got raided. It's a hamlet, if you would. The hounds of the corsairs have been caged in one home in Lothgobel, and they are filthy, vicious mongrels who hunger for death. Mean terror. No terror. No terror for me, please. The vicious warhounds of the corsairs have been caged in a house in Lothgobel with stinking, rotting barrels of food, defiling the abandoned Gondorian home. I'm a little worried about AoE situations. We're fine. Just gotta use my abilities instead of holding them. For, you know, Lord of the Rings 2. Just gotta use my abilities. Oh, okay. I didn't even see the Sauron AoE there. You've defeated the vicious warhounds. Very good. Back. Rotting meat. 2 chunks of high-grade Norian Skarn? Whoa, where's that? It's here somewhere. Here we go. Oh, a corpse. You have dealt with the rotting meat left in this poor Gondorian's abandoned home. A number of villagers were trapped when the Corsairs took over. You should free them. Defeat the captors. Okay, just go pull more. I don't care. Tokens of Jajaks. You've collected a number of tokens showing the enemies here are uniformly loyal to Jajaks. Okay, let's save this person first.
The soldiers of Gondor have
Corsairs
all
in
gone to war,
London, can you
and we are
believe
left
it?
to fend
Thank
for
you for
ourselves.
helping me.
Have you heard the rumors of...
Thank you for rescuing me. Oh. Very good. You've defeated the Corsairs who captured the townsfolk and held them
The
captive.
soldiers of Gondor have
You
all
saved
gone to
me,
war,
thank you.
and we are left to fend
I
for
hate those
ourselves.
Corsairs.
Why is it always so dangerous now?
You have freed the kidnapped townsfolk from their overrun home. Yeah, massive home. Find and confront Jajaks. Where is Jajaks? Oh, I guess in here at the tavern? It's kind of small to be a tavern. Oh, they're just chilling.
Tell me what you need or move along.
I am Jadjox, captain of these men. What is it you seek? An honorable death? Or perhaps to join the Corsairs and seek riches across the wide world? Maybe you wish to kill me and all my men. These are your choices 3.
Stay and hear me out.
Jajak strikes you as someone who might be prevailed upon to listen to reason despite his aggressive words upon your meeting. You tell him that you mean him no harm and wish to speak civilly. Civil, eh? You have killed many of my men to come here, but I suppose I have done the same to the people you look on as your kin. I will consider negotiations with you, but you must earn my respect and that of my men. Otherwise they will not look kindly upon your coming and going where you please. Speak with Damkalb at that table yonder.
Greetings, friend.
I, Jadjox, wishes to see if you're a proper warrior worthy of respect. To do this you must drink. 6 drinks you must match my time and keep your feet under. Then you may talk. Are
Would
you ready?
Do something for me?
We count as you are ready. Okay. Dark. Pale. White. Then go to red. It's right next to us. Okay. Then these two over here, another white and a golden.
And we should be good. Damn, I'm drunk. You've muddled your wits. Whoa. What? Huh? Where?
Tell me what you need.
Ha!
Move
A good
along.
show. You drank it faster, but Duncop holds it much better. See how straight he sits? But truly you did well as any corsair. I could never negotiate with anyone who cannot keep down a drink. You have my attention. What is it you wish to discuss?
I do not
You
ask
won
much
the
of
drinking
you.
challenge fair and square, thus you have our attention. You wish to talk? Let us talk. What are your demands?
You have earned the respect of the formidable Captain Jarjax, and he will now negotiate with you regarding the fate of Lothgobel.
This is
Normally an outsider would not be granted an audience with a captain of the Corsairs, but you have earned this right twofold. You bested the challenge laid before you and bested many of my men in battle already. Tell me, what is it you want? You tell Jarjax that you want his men to leave. You wish us to leave this town we rightfully stole? A bold request to make of a tavern full of corsairs. Whether you are brave or foolish, I know not. But I will tell you straight why you are permitted to stand before me thus, making such requests. You came here to take back this town, which is your right. I believe that you are a formidable foe. And I would have you stop attacking my men. So I say to you, we will leave, if you vow not to raise your weapons against us again. Ooh. No, do not agree to that. Because they're going to use that shit later on and be like,
What
oh,
is
but
this
you
world
vowed,
coming to?
you made an oath. You tell Jajax that his offer is more than fair. Oh no. Aye, that is. And we do not play fair. See how the men grumble and stir already. It seems that some of them do not like my speech. Hear the tavern door slam open. We have guests. Ah, Captain Hebel, what are you doing on my turf? I ask you instead, Jajax, what is this outsider doing on your turf? That seems to me that's none of your business, is it, boys? You'd best get out of here straight away. There is about to be a brawl of mighty proportions. I promise you I'll keep my end of the bargain, eh? Now you keep yours. Let the Corsairs handle the differences as we see fit. Okay, make your way to Clamble and speak with someone there. Hopefully, we can get there in one piece. Still Aerolingus, Skarn. Oh, that must be Clamble? Did they always have two towers? Oh yeah, I need to go this way up. Okay. There must be an earthquake. The tower keeps moving. It's the only reasonable explanation. The entire Earth is moving. Oh God.
And back to normal. Please? Oh, there we go. It's going back to normal. Perfect. I'm not ashamed to tell you that we hid within our houses when the fear came named them. Fear not, good sir.
You, friend?
Old Anarian, Bel Falas and Dor en Ernil, the Ringlow Vale, Western Gondor. Where's Ringlow Vale? Is it this? Here? Yeah, it is. Central Gondor goes there to Lower Lebanon. Oh, there's Peligir. Dang. It's a while until Minas Tirith. I'm going to here for the night. Thank you very much for watching. My stop time is around midnight, and this is just like a good spot to stop for the night. Feels like a good break in the pacing, right? Good break time. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for Big Ed Mustafa for raiding me tonight. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Alright, I'll try and be on again tomorrow, but I'm not gonna make a plan because whenever I make a plan, it seems to go awry. So hopefully I'll see you guys again in the future. Have a good night, or a good day, wherever you may be. Bye-bye.